Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I wish you all a very good morning. I hope you all are great and enjoyed and learned from your previous lectures. I'm your maths teacher Sadia Ahad. First, we will quickly take a review of the previous lectures. In lecture number 1, you people learned to find the place value of ring digit number, how to read and write numbers in words, and to write a number in expanded form. In lecture number 2, you studied ascending and descending order, predecessor and successor, and addition and subtraction up to 8-digit numbers. In third lecture, you people learned greatest and smallest up to 8-digit number and word problem of addition and subtraction and multiplication and division of numbers up to 6 digits by 10, 100 and 1000. In fourth lecture, you studied multiplication and division of numbers up to 6 digits. Now today is your lecture number 5. My dear students, you will learn properties of numbers and solving word problems of multiplication and division. Alright, my dear students, please note that 3 major properties are used in the mathematical or arithmetic operations. Number 1 is commutative laws, second is associative laws, and third law is distributive laws. Now, what is commutative law of addition and multiplication? What is commutative laws? It states that the commutative law of addition and multiplication is that the result remains the same even if we change the order of the numbers. Here are the example of commutative law of addition and multiplication. In first example, we discuss commutative law of addition. In commutative law of addition, let A and B any two numbers. Hence, A plus B is equal to B plus A. Now we let A to be 4 and B to be 3. Now put these numbers in the given property. Then the answer will remain unchanged even if the position of the numbers is changed. As per this property, commutative law of multiplication, if A and B are any two numbers, then A multiplied by B is equal to B multiplied by A. Now, if we consider A as 5 and B as 6 and put these numbers in the given property, so when we multiply two numbers, the answer we will get after multiplication will remain the same even if the position of the numbers are interchanged. According to the associative law of numbers over addition and multiplication states that when we add or multiply the numbers by grouping them differently, the result will be the same. Now look at the examples of associative law of addition and multiplication. Here we have associative law of addition. Let A, B and C to be three numbers. Then A plus B, open bracket, B plus C, now close bracket, is equal to A plus B in the bracket, then plus C. Now let A to be 5, B to be 2 and C to be 4. Now put these numbers in the given property, so the placement of the brackets doesn't matter when it comes to adding the numbers, because the result will be remain the same. Here is the example of associative law of multiplication. Let's assume that A, B and C are three numbers. Then A multiply in bracket B multiply by C is equal to A multiply by B in the bracket, then multiply C. Now let A to be 5, B to be 2, C to be 4. Now put these numbers in the given property. The placement of brackets doesn't matter. When it comes to multiplying the number, the result will be the same. And we get 40 in the answer. Here is the last law, that is distributive law. In this, if A, B and C are three numbers, then multiplication over addition property is A multiplied by B, B plus C in bracket is equal to A multiplied by B in bracket, then place plus sign, then A multiplied by C in bracket is equal to AB plus AC. And multiplication over subtraction is A multiplied by B minus C in bracket is equal to A multiplied by B in bracket, then place minus sign, then A multiplied by C in bracket is equal to AB minus AC. Consider the following example in distributive law. First, we discuss multiplication over addition example. Suppose we have three numbers, A as 3, B as 4, C as 5. Now put these numbers in the multiplication over addition property. It states that multiplying a sum by a number gives the same result as multiplying each addend by the value or adding the products, that as shown below we get the same answers in both sides. Consider the other example of distributive law, multiplication over subtraction. Suppose we have three numbers, A is 4, B is 9, C is 5. Put these three numbers in the multiplication over subtraction property. It states that you can first subtract the number and then multiply, or you can multiply and then subtract as shown below. It gives the same result. I repeat, if you first subtract the number and then multiply, or you can multiply the brackets first and then subtract as shown below. it gives the same result. Here we have a word problem of multiplication. First, read thoroughly. A car cost rupees 567,432. How much he will be paid for 452 such cars? In this word problem, we have to find out the cost of 452 cars. Okay, now what you do first after read the word problem, you have to write the statements first. Now, first write the statements. The cost of one car is rupees 567,432. Number of cars is equal to 452, and what is the cost of 452 cars? So the operation we will use is multiplication. Now in this slide we have to do solution of the given word problem. Multiply 567,432 by 452. First write the multiplicand, that is 567,432. Then multiply it by multiplier, that is 452. We always start with the units digit of the bottom of the number, that is multiplier. Now multiply it by the last digit in the top number and write the answer below the line. Now first multiply 2 times and we get 4. Proceed with the same method from right to left. Now you have multiplied the ones digit by every digit in the top number. Move to the tens digit in the bottom number. Multiply as above, but this time write your answer in the new row, shifting one digit place to the left and place a cross sign in units place because we have moved to the tens place. Now you have multiplied 5 by every digit in the top number. Move to the 100 place, that is 4. We have to multiply 4 by every digit in the top number. So, but this time write your answer in a new row, shifting one digit place to the left and place a cross in the tens place because we have moved on hundreds place. When you finish multiplying, draw another line below your last row of answer number also. Lastly, use long addition to add your numbers column from right to left, carrying as you normally do for long addition. So the answer is rupees 256,479,264. That is the cost of 452 cars. Here we have a word problem of division. First read carefully. That is, if a rocket travels a distance of 856,250 kilometer in 250 hours, how many kilometer does it travel in 1 hour? We have to find out in 1 hour. So which operation we are going to use? Any guesses? So my dear students, first what you do? First you have to write the statements. First statement is total distance is 856,250 kilometer. The second one is total time its travel is 250 hours. And lastly, we have to find out distance covered in 1 hour. Or we can say we have to find out how many kilometers does a rocket travel in 1 hour. So operation which we are going to use is division. Now we have to do the solution. In solution, we have to divide 856,250 by 250. First write the table of 250 in the rougher column. It helps to divide the given number. First write the sign of division. Here is the division sign. Then write the divisor, which is 250 outside of the sign. And then write dividend 856,250 inside. Then starting from your left hand side, now what comes nearest? 856 in 250 times table. So 750 comes 3 times. So we write 750 below the number 856 and then subtract it. As you normally do in subtraction sums, we do the subtraction here and we get 106. After that, in the next step, carry down 2. Now divide 1062 by 250. Now look at the rougher column. When does 1062 comes in 250 times table? No, we don't have 1062 in 250 times table, but we have 1000, 4 times of 250 times table. Now subtract 1000 from 1062 and then follow the same method in the next 2 steps. So here is no remainder left. So the result is rocket travels 3,425 kilometer in 1 hour. Finally, my dear students, I hope you understand the concept of today's topic. See you in the next lecture. Thank you so much. Till then, take care of yourself and remember this. The struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. So best of luck for your future. Allah Hafiz. Take care.